Hello, hello, hello. My name is Dr. Karuna Satori. Go ahead and have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. And I heard that you might be interested in some classes today. Is that right? No? Well, then why are you... Can you say your name for me? Full name. Yeah. Glasses, perhaps contacts. Just an examination, okay? Oh, you didn't? Okay. Perfect. No problem. It's okay. I wasn't the one who was wrong, though. That's alright. Let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I want you to be as comfortable as possible. So, I have a few things I'm going to be doing to check your vision today. One of those things being, I'm going to be putting different lenses up to your eye, and you're going to hear repetitive numbers such as telling me whether the one magnifier is better than the other. For example, I can put up this one and I'll say something like, is 1 or 2? 1 or 2 better. So we'll do it like that. I do have to get a couple bits of information from you first, and I'm going to sanitize before I touch your face. I have a colorblind test and on paper and in real life. So let's just go ahead and sanitize. Get that little piece of dirt off of there. Okay. Fantastic. So, you're not interested in glasses or contacts today. That's completely fine. We'll show them to you anyway. Alright, so let's start off by just doing a typical eye test. That little green piece right here, I'm actually going to have you hold it up, or I'm going to hold it up to, first of all, your right eye, and then your left. So let's start off by doing the vision test. So again, I'm going to hold this little green guy up to each eye, and I want you to read. We'll start off with your left. Can you tell me the lowest line that you can read right here on the paper? The lowest line. Okay. Okay. Good. Completely wrong. Very good. Fantastic. Yeah, see? You only got one wrong on that. It's okay to get 1 or 2 wrong. Nothing to be concerned about. Sometimes letters look different than what they are. And then covering your right eye, can you tell me the lowest line you can read? Don't worry if it gets a little bit blurry. Good. Good. Very good. I know it's blurring up a bit. Good. Fantastic. Good. Good. Okay. So your vision on each eye separately, it looks to be about 20/20, sometimes 20/30. But now I'm just going to hold it up all together, and can you tell me the smallest line you can read on this paper? Good. Good. Fantastic. Beautiful. Wonderful. Disastrous. Good. Yes, your vision so far is very, very good. Oh, and like I said, don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just get a few little tests on your eyes. We'll do the colorblind test soon, but I'm going to take this little device here, and I'm going to hold it up. I am going to bring in a little bit of light at this moment just to kind of test your pupil dilation. I was going to dilate your eyes today, but you will be driving later. Yes, if you're going to be operating any machinery, driving, looking at your phone, things like that, anything important, I want to make sure that you have that ability to do so. So I'm going to hold this up. We're not going to dilate your eyes today, but I am going to take a little bit of bright light, okay? Holding it up. Coming in on the sides just a little bit. Very gently, 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 gently. We call that the superfly effect. And the other eye, a little bit of bright light on each side. Holding it up. Gently, 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 gently. Good. Then holding this up again, I'm going to bring in my little magnifier here. Holding it up. Good. And then the other side. Holding it up. Good. Good. All right. So next, switching over to a pen. We're going to be doing the famous colorblind test. So you've been to the eye doctor before, correct? You've actually seen Dr. Satori. I'm Dr. Karunasatori. She was Dr. Satori. Yes. Infamous for her colorblind test. Yeah. I mean, sometimes people confuse it for something else. However, I personally think that it's just so good that people just don't understand. So, all right, I'm going to hold up a few little pieces of paper, and I want you to tell me the number or letter that is in. Ready? Here we go. Very good. Very good. Fantastic. There you go. Very good. Very good. And last but not least, beautiful. Okay, so we've got all that done, and now we're going to do an in-person kind of off-paper colorblind test, okay? So, can you tell me what color this is? Yes, so I'm noticing your vision getting a little bit blurry whenever I put bright things up close. It's kind of hard for you to focus visually. You might be a little bit nearsighted, however, obviously you pointed that color out. Now, the real test. Can you tell me what color this is? Good. Okay, it's focusing here, but when I bring it up close, yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of color blindness, but just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Okay, so at this point in the testing, we're going to do just seeing how nearsighted or potentially farsighted you actually are. I have my little flashlight here. No light, no worries. This is magnifying light. So I have count 'em, two marshmallows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it right up to your eye, and you're going to see this little black star on here. And then I'm going to switch it, and we're going to switch it out periodically. I want you to tell me which one you see clearer out of, okay? So we're going to do this first on this side. Ready? Okay, we're going to start with this side first. So covering this up, Can you tell me which one works best for you that you see clear out of? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Good. Very good. Okay. Switching that out. This is always going to be here for the test, but we switched out the magnifier. Alright. Can you tell me 3 or 4? 3 or 4? Good. Having a little bit of trouble. You want me to go back? Okay. Covering 3 or 4? I understand it gets a little bit too equal at some point. 3 or 4? 3 or 4? Okay. Switching out the magnifier. Covering up 5 or 6? 5 or 6? 6? Okay. Switching it out, switching it out. And last but not least, 7 or 8? 7? 7? Okay, perfect. Alright, now we're going to move over to this eye. Go ahead and cover it up. Ready? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Very good. Ready? 1 or 2? 1 or... Okay, 1. Switching it out. Ready? 2 or 3? 2 or 3? I know it, like I said, it gets a little bit blurry as time goes on, but 2, 3, very good. Switching out the magnifier. Here we go. You picked that one? Okay. 4 or 5? 4 or 5? 5 or 6? 5 or 6? 5? Okay. 7 or 8? 7 or 8? A little bit, okay. 7 or 8? 7, okay. No, fantastic. You're doing amazing. All right, now we're going to do both eyes together just to mix, see how clear it is. All right. Can you tell me if 1 or 2? 1. Yep. You said, oh, one more time. Okay. 1 or 2? 1. Perfect. You see a lot clearer with that. Excellent. Okay, so next, those glitter pans that I showed you earlier, I have a card here. I'm going to hold up these two cards and I want you to tell me whether the glitter appears darker or the card appears darker. Ready? Holding up a little bit like this. Does the card appear darker or the glitter? Very good. What about if I hold it like this? Does the card appear still darker or does the glitter? The card? That is fantastic. Okay. Very, very good. Alright, now that we've tested, I want you to, while we have those magnifiers on, good. Can you tell me the smallest line you can read? Very good. Good. Fantastic. Amazing. Good. Good. Great. Yes. So, my dear, you are absolutely nearsighted. Are you absolutely sure I can't interest you in perhaps some reading glasses today? If you or your partner have somebody for work, I have these little just clear frames. We have transitional lenses that turn a little bit darker as you use them. Just if you have any kids in your life, we have these, or anybody, things like these. I know I'm muddying up those lenses. These aren't actually magnified. These are, well, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, your pupils are still dilating. Good. It scared me for a minute. But let me go ahead and write down some of that. Other than that, you are just doing a little extra testing. A little extra testing. You are very good. All right. Well, my darling, thank you so much for coming in. If you're not interested in glasses or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and send you up front. Again, you're nearsighted. It's very typical for people your age. Nothing to worry about. No astigmatism as far as I could see back into the pupil. Next time we can dilate your eyes and do it a little bit differently. But you are free to go, and it was so nice working with you today. I hope you have a safe day, and if nobody's told you that they love